The term psychic photography describes a phenomenon in which people are believed to create images with their mental powers. This phenomenon has emerged since the late 19th century. The origins of psychic photography are based especially on spiritualism and spiritual mediumship movements. Spiritualists held seances aimed at communicating with deceased people and receiving their messages. During these sessions, mediums sometimes came across photographs of supernatural beings or images of deceased people. However, the term psychic photography, that people create images on camera film with the power of thought. One example of this type of claim is what Ted Serios says he did. Ted Serios claimed that in the early 1960s, he created photographs with the power of his mind using low positive film. Ted Serios, who claimed to be able to transfer his thoughts directly from his mind into movies, he called this phenomenon thought photography. The resulting images were often vague but contained recognizable objects such as buildings, cars, or even airplanes. The process of creating thought photographs was quite polished. Serios was often extremely drunk. He would scream, groan, and grimace. He would then hold a small tube, which he called a gizmo, up to the lens of a Polaroid camera. When he felt that the thought photo would emerge, he would shout at the person behind the camera to press the shutter button. He never bothered with the camera himself. Serios attracted the attention of Jules Eisenbud, a psychiatrist who examined him in detail and became a full believer in his powers. In 1967, Eisenbud published a book called The World of Ted Serios, which introduced Serios to a much wider audience. Additionally, a 1967 article published in Life magazine brought him great fame. Serios produced hundreds of thought photographs. Charles Reynolds and David Eisendrathi, also illusionists and expert photographers, wrote an article for the October 1967 issue of Popular Photography magazine after spending a week with Serios and Eisenbud. In this article, they wrote that Ted Serios inserted something into the tube while creating thought photographs. Skeptics dismissed Serios' powers as a fraud. James Randi argued that Serios could create similar photographs by attaching a photo transparency along with a small lens hidden inside the gizmo. Randi was able to produce similar photographs this way. After 1967, Serios fell into oblivion. According to the report, he died in 2006. However, claims of psychic photography have generally not been scientifically proven and have often been met with skepticism by critics. Although such phenomena have been studied in the field of parapsychology, no scientifically valid evidence has been presented.